Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Challoner from Forever Football, DRFC, your Doncaster Rovers fan channel. It's table predictions video number 2, and this is from the League of the Mighty Rovers, League 1. I am buzzing for this one. Now, let's have a look at exactly what is going to be predicted, in my opinion. So before we get started, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video if you are new around here. And let's get straight into this one. So we start off with the bottom 4, and I have got AFC Wimbledon in 24th, Cambridge United in 23rd, Cheltenham in 22nd, and Fleetwood in 21st. Now, in my personal opinion, that's I'm very confident in that bottom 4, and I'm sorry to those fans if you are hurt by that, but that's just my personal opinion. To be honest, I really do feel like, this could be the way forward. I do feel like, Fleetwood haven't really done much not much spending, but I don't think they've done quality spending to replace the first teamers that have left. I personally do feel like there could be a problem with that. I think that Fleetwood could be in trouble on the last day of the season. I think Cheltenham could be in trouble competing with the league. I think Cambridge as well, losing Paul Mullin to Wrexham of all teams, with that big old Ryan Reynolds project going on. I think again that's that's going to be a big miss for Cambridge, and we can't always rely on Wes Hoolahan to dig us out of a grave. So I think Cambridge could be in trouble. AFC Wimbledon in there as well. I think again they could be in dangerous trouble losing Joe Pigott, and they've brought in Aaron Presley from Brentford, but how safe is that bet? So we'll see what happens. But overall, I think I'm extremely confident in that bottom 4, to be perfectly honest, and we'll just see what happens. We'll see exactly what happens. But let's move on to lower mid-table. So next up, lower mid-table from 20th to 13th. So 20th, I've got Morecambe. 19th, I've got Shrewsbury. 18th, I've got Crewe. 17th, Accrington Stanley. 16th, Gillingham. 15th, MK Dons. 14th, Lincoln City. And 13th, Sheffield Wednesday. Wednesday in a bit of financial trouble. Lincoln, I don't really know if they can reach the heights of last season. MK Dons, they've recently just lost their manager to Swansea, so that prediction changed. I put MK Dons originally around like the 7th or 8th mark, and now they've gone down to 15th in my opinion, because they're in a bit of bother off the field with the new manager. So Dean Lewington will take temporary charge, but again, it's just wrong timing for Russell Martin to take the job. Just take it, when Swansea sacked Steve Cooper or got rid of him. So, just take the job then and there. Don't wait until the few days before the start of the season. Accrington can always pull out some surprises, but with the league so tight this year, it could be tough to pull out surprises, so I won't be surprised with the lower mid-table, to be honest. Morecambe, I think, will just survive relegation. I believe in the spirit of Morecambe. Not many people do, but I believe in the spirit of Morecambe, so very happy with that lower mid-table. Hoping the best for Gillingham as well. Crewe, Shrewsbury, of course, back with Steve Cottrell after his COVID-19 battle and his COVID-19 pneumonia battle, so best of luck to Steve Cottrell there. Sheffield Wednesday at the top though as well with the financial troubles. Darren Moore, I don't think he's going to get that squad together in my opinion, so very, very surprised if he finishes higher than 13th, to be honest. Next up, higher mid-table, the top 6 of mid-table. We've got Wickham Wanderers in 12th, Portsmouth in 11th, Sunderland 10th, Plymouth 9th, Bolton 8th, and Doncaster 7th. Now, I predicted us to finish 7th, just outside the playoffs. And you know what? I think that's a relatively decent finish. I think if we can finish higher than 14th this season, that would be the ideal scenario. But I do have confidence. If we can get a good rhythm going, especially with the injuries to our attackers, if we can get a good rhythm going in the first few months and the players start coming back and we start getting better and better, then we can develop a sense of rhythm going and just don't bottle it like we did in the second half of last season. So I have confidence in us, but I think we'll just miss out this season. But Bolton in there as well. I think they've got a decent squad. Plymouth have put together a better defence than last season already. Sunderland just don't have enough in my opinion. Neither do Portsmouth and neither do Wickham. So I think for Wickham though, Sam Vokes could be key to getting the goals. But again, I just don't see it in my opinion. So there's the higher mid-table. But now let's go into the playoff spots. So 6th place, Burton Albion. Hasselbank's worked that squad to wonders, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's in there, to be honest. 5th place, Oxford United. They've got a decent squad. They've got a lot of stuff going on off the field, which is positive. So I wouldn't be surprised if Oxford were in there. 4th place, Charlton. They've put a decent squad together. Sangard's a great owner, always interacting with fans, always perfect with the fans. So I think that Sangard is leading Charlton to brand new heights. And then 3rd place, Rothrum United with Paul Warne. I think they'll just miss out on promotion automatically. And next up, we have our top 2. I just have this feeling that Ipswich will bottle the title, so I've put them in 2nd place, but only just in front by a point or two will be, or even goal difference, is Wigan Athletic. They've put together a hellacious squad, an absolute beauty of a squad. That's going to rip up League One to shreds, in my opinion. So I think Wigan Athletic, for me, are the title favourites, but only by a good point or two, maybe even goal difference. But I just think Ipswich could bottle the title on the last day of the season, but that's just down to past experiences. So that's my 24 from League One in the positions that I think they'll finish in. And now let's predict the playoffs if the 4 teams in it are the teams, which means it's Rotherham versus Burton and Charlton versus Oxford. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. That is my League One table predictions. So, Rothrum, Charlton, Oxford and Burton. Rotherham versus Burton, Charlton versus Oxford. Who do I think is going to the final? No figure, Rotherham versus Charlton. And I think Charlton will do what they didn't do a couple of years back against Sunderland. They're going to win the final, in my opinion. I think Rotherham will stay in League One for another year. And I think that Charlton will deserve it because they've got a brand new owner. They're going to be back up there. They're going to be fighting. They're going to be trying their hardest. And I think Charlton have got a shot. So I'm going for Charlton for the playoff winners. But there we go, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching my League One table predictions. Stay tuned for Championship and Premier League soon. But for now, I'm Aaron Chandler from Forever Football DRFC. Keep it on the Rovers side. And that, my friends, full-time. Rovers side die. Let the season begin. Rovers till I die.